So someone let me know, but are they ever going to stop making these Predator movies? Probably not, but we're going to talk about that and if this one was any good or not. My name is Brandon Avery, and this is just my opinion. Hey, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Just My Opinion for my Prey movie review. And if this is your first time finding me and you happen to like the video, please give me that thumbs up and consider subscribing. All right, guys, I am a fan of the Prey franchise. I like those movies. I won't say that I love them. Of course, I've seen the original 1987, and out of everything, including this one right here, that one is still the best. But I will say this one may be a contender for the second or third best out of all of the Prey or Predator sequels, whether it's Predators, the one that came out in the 90s, Alien vs. Predators. I mean, those movies aren't that good, but this one, I mean, we're going to talk about. Now, I do own a couple of them here on Blu-ray. I got the one that came out in 2010, Predators with Adrian Brody. I enjoyed this movie, but I thought this directed by Robert Rodriguez, he didn't do the best job with Adrian Brody. I mean, Adrian was just trying to be too smooth and suave in this. Like, you're not being yourself. I mean, I know you're an actor, but I just wasn't buying it. And everybody crapped on this movie right here, The Predators, that came out in 2018. I only saw this film once, and I did enjoy it in theaters. If you look right there, I still have the plastic on it right there, but I did enjoy it. But if you look at everybody else, man, they thought this film was absolute trash. I mean, 33% from both parties right there. I mean, even the previous Predators film did better than that one, and I like this one better than that. As far as why they keep making these, I mean, this one right here in 2010, it made money, $40 million budget, and you multiply that by 3, of course, you're going to get 120, and so that's 127. So it made money. But this other one right here in 2018, 88, oh yeah, that's not that good. You know, you needed to make another 80 million or so worldwide for the studios to feel like it had a respectable profit. So that wasn't that good right there. And if you look at the numbers for this new movie, I was trying to find the production budget for this one. My research, I think it came around 81 to $100 million. But we have this film right here, Prey, and I am looking forward to it. When I first saw the trailer, I said to myself, this does look pretty decent. It's being directed by Mr. Dan Trachtenberg, and if you look at his filmography right here, he did a Waterworld 1 episode, and 1 episode of The Boys, 1 episode of Black Mirror, 10 Cloverfield Lane, and I mean, here's his whole filmography. So let me know in the comment section if you are a fan of this man's work or not. I am so in the middle. But like I said, I was looking forward to this. My expectations wasn't super high, but the trailer did look good, and I was just hoping for the best. But before I get into all the nitty-gritty, all my likes and dislikes, let me tell you exactly what this film is all about. The origin story of the Predator in the world of the Comanche Nation 300 years ago. Naru, a skilled female warrior, fights to protect her tribe against one of the first highly evolved predators to land on Earth. Now, one of the first things that I like about this movie is it does not take a long time for it to get good. I mean, it starts off within the first few minutes of you liking the characters. One of the main characters is Naru, who I just read, and her real name is Amber Mid-Thunder. I have never heard of this woman before. I don't know anything about her, but as we go down to her filmography, she does have a number of credits. The Wheel, The Ice Road, The Marksman, all of these are movies that I've never seen or for the most heard of before, except for Hell or High Water. And initially when the film started off, I liked her a lot. I was saying, damn, she is cold as hell when it comes to this female warrior. She knows how to work that tomahawk, that axe. She is throwing it here. She is throwing it there. She is accurate. She is precise. I'm thinking she is finna whoop some predator's ass. And so early on in the film, I'm like loving her. I'm thinking like, this chick is about it. It is about to go down and I can't wait. And then it extends on into the supporting characters as well. She is not the only character in this movie that is badass with their tomahawk. The whole tribe is, with their bow and arrows, with their tomahawks, with their tracking abilities, all of that. I'm like, okay, hey, the Predator is going to have a nice challenge on his hand trying to come down here and mess with the Comanche Nation 300 years ago. This is not just going to be no walk in the park. He going to really have to struggle, and I'm here for it. So this was just a great way to start off the film, and I really did like that. I also love the cinematography in this movie. I mean, the film did look beautiful. The color contrast between the greens and the blacks and the browns, all in this lush forest, just seeing all the leaves and tree barks, all that, the dirt, the mud, the sky, all of it bouncing off of each other. It did look great at home. I did watch this at home, but if you was able to see this in the theater, I think that your experience would be that much better. But it did look great. I love, and not only that, just the cinematography, but the animals as well in this film. There were a lot of CGI creatures. Well, not a lot, but a good enough amount for you to notice. And they did look realistic for the most part. I mean, you can tell it was CGI, but it was passable for me. It wasn't jarring or anything like that that made me clock out the movie. What I like about this is you're not just having humans hunting predators or predators hunting humans. They also take a brief moments or two to show you other animals in the forest hunting other animals. So you kind of get like a wide variety of the prey and being hunted and hunting other people, whether it's humans, aliens, or animals. And I really did like that too. And also, guys, the camera makes it very, very easy to follow, whether it's in a big open field showing a wolf track down a rabbit or a predator hunting down humans. They really do give you those nice wide shots for you to make out everything. And even when they're in the forest, not in the open field, the way the camera pans behind certain characters as they're walking with their weapons, just taking their time, I like that. Nice panning, sweeping shots, whether it's behind the talent or in front of them. It really is engaging and gets you at the edge of your seat while you're watching this movie. And you get to know the tribe just a little bit, you know, their culture, all the things that they're good at, their talents and everything like that. And I liked it for the most part. You know, every warrior in this tribe has to pass some type of test. They have to graduate to the next level. And I don't have the correct term that they used in Comanche to describe it, but it's just a big hunt. At one point in time, you're going to have to go out there on your own and do the big hunt. And that just kind of proves that, you know, who you are and that you're ready to be part of the tribe for real, for real. And, you know, that's kind of interesting as well. And our main character, Neru, that's kind of what she's trying to do right now. And guys, the action in this is incredible. That's the best part. If you just want to see a movie where a bunch of people die and kick ass and beat ass in any way, it's nice. I mean, bow and arrows, traps, tomahawks, axes, like I said, it's nice. I really did like it. And the way they choreographed a lot of stuff is pretty cool too. I mean, Neru had this one scene where she just had to go ham on a certain whatever. I don't want to spoil it for you. And I was like, damn, she is cold as hell. I like this. I liked the action is great in this, and especially the Predator. There's a ton of cannon fodder in this as well. I mean, he kills a lot of people, you know, and I liked it. I mean, and it's not even spoiled in the trailers. And so again, if you just want to see somebody get their ass kicked and chopped up and die in all types of gruesome ways, this movie is for you big time. So those are the things that I really did like about the film. Let's transition to some things that I really didn't care for in this movie. Starting off number one with the costumes and the makeup. Now, I am not a historian. I am not an expert. But for me, the makeup department and the costume department did not do this film justice. There were a group of Frenchmen in this movie, and I think they were more successful with their depiction. But I don't know, it was just something about the Comanche tribe where just certain shots and elements of their getup just did not seem that real or authentic to me. It could have been the most authentic thing in the world. I've just seen better in other movies. I'm not saying that this kills the movie and it sucks and it's just bad, but these are some things so where I feel if they would have concentrated a little bit more, it would have enhanced the film to make it that much better. Another gripe that I have in this movie is the language that they use. This is the Comanche tribe, and there are brief moments where they speak in Comanche, but for a majority of the duration of this movie, they're speaking in English. I would have liked it if they would have spoke more in their Comanche native tongue with English subtitles. Really the whole movie, or I don't know, maybe you can watch it in two different ways and I just didn't click the right button or something like that. But I just didn't like the way they were speaking in English. I just kind of wish they would have spoken in their native Comanche tongue. I mean, they was doing it briefly and they get provided the subtitles. I just kind of wish they would have, you know, did it more. And for me, that would have made the movie that much better. Also, guys, a lot of people may call this thing woke or something, but I got to be honest, I was really annoyed with the whole women troll patriarchy thing in here. Just like the woman getting mistreated, you're not worthy enough. It was really annoying. And the acting was not that good when it it came to this as well. I mean, the acting is not bad, but it ain't good either. I mean, it is annoying, especially when you're a woman and you're not good enough and we're better than you. It's dumb. I mean, when these characters are saying this, they don't even have a valid reason to do this. Neru is a great warrior. She knows the medicine. She knows how to heal and have the, I mean, there was this, I don't want to spoil anything, but she comes and saves the day at one point in time where nobody else was able to. But then you got these people in her tribe that still want to talk crap, that still want to talk shit. I'm just like, this is dumb. This is stupid. And I really don't like that. And of course, you also have some people that are just making dumb decisions. When you're facing the predator, your chances of survival are going to increase if your numbers increase. But no, like, set me free. No, we're going to stay there. No, set this person free so they can help you kill the beast. What are you doing? It's just like really, really frustrating. And one of my last gripes is, while Neru is a great warrior and she has a lot of skills, she took too long to use those skills when it was necessary. It was just too many times to where she was just standing around. And I'm like, what are you doing? Get into the fight. Stop staring and get into the fight. Get involved. And this may be a valid reason why people were talking crap on you early in the movie, because while you do know how to throw a tomahawk, when the crap hits the fan, you got to be ready, okay? And it was too many times where I'm just like, why are you just standing there? Do what you need to do, get into the fight. And so that was just really annoying to me as well. However, I mean, it's still more good than bad in this movie. I really did enjoy it. This is still one of the better Predator movies that I've seen in a while. It is better than, that's Dragon Ball Super Broly, that's not it. But it is better than the Predator that came out in 2018 and Predators 2010 is definitely not better than the original. And I mean, I did enjoy it. I mean, look, if you don't really care about, deep character motivations and you just want to see a bunch of blood and people get their ass kicked and nice choreography, I think you'll have a lot of fun with this movie. And so I will give my rating for this at the very end. But for now, guys, that is just my opinion. And I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give me the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, helping me reach my next milestone of 50,000 subscribers. And if you do subscribe to my channel, these are some of the things you're going to get: movie reviews, spoiler movie reviews, ending explain videos, a weekly movie news roundup show that I do host every Sunday, 6:30 p.m. CST. This past weekend, we talked all about Nope spoilers and San Diego Comic-Con, DC and Marvel. I also talked some of my TV shows that I'm watching right now, P-Valley Season 2, and also that's on Stars, Rap Shit on HBO Max, a breakdown of everything on the Movie News Roundup show, out of the theater reactions, trailer reactions, and some interviews as well. But guys, again, if I had to rate Prey out of a 1 out of 10, I'm going to give this one a 7.5 out of 10. Yes, a 7.5 out of 10. But guys, again, I just want to thank you so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget that my name is Brandon Keith Avery, and that's just my opinion. Peace.